Family Leonardo, me Nasila did on multimedia, the CEO voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salon, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to now live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon. Please family, and don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
In case Nari makes Sierra Leone. Because you see, in family, with all seriousness, too many people are suffering. Too many people are sad. Too little people got everything, while too many people got nothing. Remake Sierra Leone with love and happiness. Remake Sierra Leone. Put your conscience to the test. Remake Sierra Leone, north, south, east, and west. Remake Sierra Leone. You see, we get for be deliberate. We not for be selective. We for be deliberate in what we do to get our country working again. We Sierra Leoneans them get a habit for be a linesman rather than being the referee. We all in at the edges, we in at the fringes, we no one in at the middle. But yet we complain every day about the ills in the society, about the wickedness where they take place now with society. But none of us are willing to call those things out. But rather, we get the one them where they try for mask it, hide them, cover waiting wrong. And the reason why they do anything here, because then it benefits directly or indirectly through patrimony, through patronage, through partisanship, through tribalism, nepotism, regionalism, in whatever ism, where they encourage, inculcate prejudices. And these are things we have to stop. We get for change with attitude. We get for change with mentality. We get for change with approach. We don't do the same things them over and over and out. Today, when we talk about Remake Sierra Leone, I played this Jimmy Cliff song particularly because I want us to talk about the attitude them we are outlined. We get people them we do them every day in Sierra Leone. And some of the people them we think they are fabulous. We think they are extraordinary. But them people there, they are overrated. Them people there, then they in connivance with all that is wrong about our society. And they do them based on selfish intentions about waiting they go get, waiting they for them. Then they do them because of kickbacks. The whole subject we are talk about today, it get for do with a man we are once respect a lot. But of late, I see the parallel them way they make. Now the social media on issues them were very, very significant. And the parallels them. Now one them where fiba sieve, then fiba baskets, then fiba shifter. They're not the old water. They not get credence. And rather, then they expose the intentions. In as much as it try for make people and believe, say, it gets the country, it interests best at heart. This is not no other person. Now, Oswald Hanciles, where some people they call guru. Mr. Oswald, you know one man where I don't admire from afar, but I dey observe, I dey take notes, I dey do me case studies. For a long while now, I not be really impressed with the things that way you do until shorter time like where you can publicly, you make a clear assertion where you talk for say, you love Fatima Bio. Every man on their own. You have every right for love who that you want for love, for support who that you want for support. But when you can at the public space for talk on issues where you're not a journalist, you're responsible. Your responsibility is not about individuals. It's about the best interests of all Sierra Leoneans. You are there for protect public interest. But in your assertions, the way you make, you parallels the way you make. Now the contrary. And I take exceptions to that. So I thought, even difficult as it is, for come forward and challenge you today on short issues. Fatima, you have the right to like. You have the right to make whatever gestures you want to make. But when those gestures, when those comments are not truthful, they are not factual, they are corrosive to the general good of the country, I go step in and say no. Fatima, now the woman we married to the president. A position, an honorary position, a ceremonial position. She would be considered the same position as the late queen, a husband, when the Duke of Edinburgh. You read the queen, but you know the area. He accompanied the queen, but he not involved in political debates, political issues. And on this occasion, a man called Kutubu, a man where I can disagree with plenty time. But when he comes on issues of the ethics we involve in Fatima in behavior, I stand with Kutubu, shoulder to shoulder. Kutubu is right and you're wrong, and you condemn Kutubu. And in doing so, you make an assertion where you try for equate or compare Fatima for be bold, Fatima the activist. You go compare her to somebody like Bernie Sanders. That really disturbed me. It shows say you lack facts. You parallel them. You parallel them where you make. They're not factual. You try for mask the truth. You try for massage the truth. And now parallel them way very unequal, very unfair, very unclassy, and then very indecent. If I can say so. Why? Everybody in the world know who Bernie Sanders is. This man now a very accomplished American politician. Man we don't work in the House of Representatives, He don't work as a mayor for 16 years. He represents na Burlington. That man don't be a senator for 19 years. And the man would only pay a lot of important committee them at the Senate House. He's an activist, a politician. We're very accomplished. Bernie Sanders don't compete not once, not twice, not thrice for be the Democratic presidential candidate. A contest with Obama, a contest with Mrs. Clinton, a contest with Joe Biden. How dare you? How dare you make short a flimsy, reckless comparison? Say Fatima Bio can be compared to a man of short stature. When you look at Bernie Sanders, you look at Fatima Bio, na night and day. Bernie Sanders, na electric bulb. Fatima Bio, na gbengbe lamp. Are you kidding me? Then you not stop there. You continue with your foolishness. You also compare him with Julius Malema. That's a joke, right? Malema, an accomplished South African politician, a Pan-Africanist, now a leader of a political party, now a member of parliament, voted for. And a man who could end up be a president of South Africa. Then the craziest part now where you talk for say, you can compare Fatima Bio to Mandela. That really pissed me off. If a man like you can make short a parallel, I wonder how could an Nkrumah see a man like you fit for be an advisor to a president? A man we no wise, a man we no mature, a man we not thorough in a research. Because if you be the research and you do your proper case studies, you no go make short parallels. You parallels and just they reflect how shallow you come across. And these are the things where they make some people or some quarters they feel to say, and Nkrumah be a bad judge of character. For choose somebody like you where they make short, silly, childish, kindergartenish parallel, like the one way I just mentioned. It's so sad. It's really sad. And you be deputy minister. And your twin brother also served at the APC. Now you try for Laybellehasm. Don't turn to your labor for you jump ship, may they go give you position back in the SLPP. And this is the problem now we country. We get too many people where they suffer from the IGP syndrome. What's in an IGP syndrome? IGP, now the acronym, any government in power, una jump go inside it. Any government in power, una na sugar hunch them. Na sweet una the fella. When I look at the needs we need in the country, when I look at the horror what we country depend, all what in they think now what you the benefit, and somebody like you, your family don't benefit so much from politics now we country. Look at your uncle, Harold Hanciles. Now be a druggist in Abo Town. Oh, small be the treats we all in Abo Town. Like very nice man. You cannot take that away from him. He was a minister under the APC government. And Harold Hanciles, in father-in-law, Jaya Kai. Now be APC man. Wanna see how patronage they damage the country? Wanna see how patrimony, just because you belong to a certain family, now una no more for enjoy. Now una no more for lift the flag, while other people in team up aside, they go, we ya. Oh, mama, locking, here. Oh, tole. Kleo lang ba we opus os ba? Why not for be the same for we all? That we create an equal society where some of we defend for. Jaya Kai. Now from your household, Harold Hanciles married when I APC. And the same Jaya Kai, a other daughter, I think Josephine, like we born Emerson. The Pekin Emerson, a born and for C. Camaratelo. And I threw that way the Harold Hanciles take go inside APC. That's a true merit. Because Harold Hanciles, Nigerian Road area, that constituency there, he be winning elections. And exactly that constituency, the late Prince Williams be there after he dead, now him take over there. And this, now relatives of this Oswald Hanciles. So if family enjoy inside the APC better one. And we not say APC in those days, we get the Trinity syndrome. The God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Ghost. If you want for survive inside APC, you get for know somebody like the Trinity. You either know Pasheki, when I God the Father, God the Son, Esai Kruma, God the Holy Spirit, say Kamaratelo. Well, in Harold Hanciles' young case, now say Kamaratelo, they're all two involved with the Kaikai sisters. Then this same man, every time when he come out for talk, he would talk about his mama being the sister of Albert Magai. Make up your mind, a brother. Usa you one day, APC or SLPP. You don't turn to this thing with him, the man can talk about and say, Coco Bear, no pay. That anything we come, you the inside. You're not black bag. Any dot you them bring can you open your mouth. You ready for sweller. They're not supposed to dance. They're not supposed to dance. So then I see even your niece join you on this crusade. Because in even get the temerity, the guts, for even accuse say, people like we get the guts for make the comments say Fatima not an elected person and Fatima not get the right to represent Nakono. This issue is not about Kono. This issue is about Sierra Leone. The same thing when it happen at Kono, it happen na Lonsar, na the Marampa mines. The same thing they happen na the Rutile mines. The issue is to do with the structure of pain of the country. And the grievance of the people engage now about bad treatment at work. It happened right across the mining fraternity. Why? Then we just choose for deal with one issue. This is a country. Everybody should be treated equally. We now get a two-tier system. People in Namayamba recently, they get the same problem with the structure of pay. then go protest. Police and Sojamango, they arrest all the man them at the village, clear them all and go lock them up for shut them down. You not even reach 1 month. Fatima Bio saying they go fetch for young people them. So the one in a Konono to people, the one in a Moyambano to people them, the one in a Lonsarano to people them. You see, this now the thing them what they do where they divide the country. Some people they feel then they above the law, some people and they below the law. Some people then get privileges where other people not get, because when I don't make protest like a privilege, some people can get them, some people cannot get it. And the Constitution, it provided for everybody. How come when them protest anywhere else, you go either end up in a jail or you die? But because Fatima Komokono, in can protest, and Oswald Hanciles, a journalist, in Nice, Evelyn Hanciles, in self don't enjoy APC to an extent. If you all you know see Quisam. Now APC milk the commoner in nose. Because now APC money they raise them with. Now educate them. And now him build a family up. Yes, he didn't be a successful druggist, but he came to prominence where he become minister in APC. These are the things where we get for look at. Mr. Hanciles, for God's sake, you can try for present yourself like a Pan-Africanist. You are not. If you're a Pan-Africanist, even your name, stand against what you say you defend for. Oswald, you brought a name Osmond. If you're not Pan-Africanist, you not even get a common English name. You get a rare English name, uncommon English name. Because common English name are John, Peter, Michael, Andrew. You don't get any of the name then they. You get Oswald. And you're not twin. If you're not Pan-Africanist, why you not take Gina and Sao? Gina and Sao. Why? If you're not Timney, if you don't take Sento and Sina. Or if you don't take Alusain and Alasan. If you're not Creole, if you don't take Tayo and Kainde. No. Oswald and Osmond. These are the Pan-Africanists that we get in Sierra Leone, where nothing about them is Afrocentric. And you can busy talk about issues them we're not good up about. Yes, you write very good English, but the contents are not factual. But a lot of people, they get mesmerized with the nice English where they write. But then they forget say it is not about the English, it's about the content where they in your English. And mostly you content them faulty. Like one time when you talk for say the seaweed and what we get now we beaches them, then come from Brazil. I correct you. Say that is not the case. The issue is we not get a sewer system. All the sewage in Sierra Leone they end up in the sea. Now that's the cause them we didn't they. We get forget we government for fix the sewer system. But you were wrong. I challenged you about it. You remember? I even sent to you documents when I evidence for back waiting I just talk so. You can't be doing this. People that want Pan-Africanists, like Jomo Kenyatta. Not to name that one day, it take a name for reflect a ideology, a belief, what it stand for. Because Jomo Kenyatta, when them born him, in name na Kamio wa Mugai. Kamo wa Mugai. And even the party where he formed na Kanu party, when a Kenyan African National Union, we not go able to get union because of people like you kind. When they think singularly, when they think about oneself, and una singularity is to do with una selfishness, una egocentricity, and una big eye. I have to say this because we don't tire for long that they mislead the ordinary people and where would they try for educate. You and your niece, what you want to stand for gain? If you want to make a comparative analysis, way complete, you would easily compare Fatima Bio to Grace Mugabe. They all two na supan and respan. They all two na hand and glove. They all two na suse and lace. They all two na tikop and sosa. They both not get training. They both unconventional. They both not get class. They both vulgar. They cranky. They rude. But you would not now or never compare Bonnie Sanders to Fatima Bio. That's an insult. They're not matched at the same box. They're not matched at the same category. They're not matched by anything. Them both na sleep and die. Na light bulb bang bang the lamp. They're not matched day before yesterday, today, and even tomorrow. They're not go match. Why? Why una so gluttonous? Una so big eye? Una feel to say, una get for go all out for make them mondo una. And in the process, una prepare for lower down the pole. Una don't lower the pole, it don't reach to a level now. Una don't make the pole now una grown. Why? Because of this una Egypt syndrome. Any government in power, una want for the inside there. Sometimes it's good to come and say something where other people them they afraid for say like what's in they say to you so. I don't get nothing for lose. I would have thought you would come and say Fatima Bio might have a good intention, but the way it do me wrong, and it was wrong. One, she is not a minister. Two, if she's condemning those people that Imran make minister, we're incompetent, then incompetence come from the top. Now Imran pick them. Remember, Mother Bio talk for say he only pick people and when he know. So he pick the dog there when he know. And if Mother Bio na dog, then Imran go marry the bitch. And the bitch na a female dog. And some of us said it. But you don't get mind for say, you want to do pleasantries because you hypocrite. And you niece save the label because the man where they support Kande Yumkela, Fatima don't help her for let it join, they dog them. So right now, Oswald Hanciles and Evelyn Hanciles, they're all the feds for join the dog club. So we don't know when we're join the dog club, whether we're going to be Rottweiler, we're going to be Alsatian, we're going to be Doberman, we're the sausage dog, we're going to be Rottweiler, we're going to be Mongol or Mongrel. Which dog we want to be? Una tell we will help una and we go give 140 cents and the other one will be Sidon Look or one will be Topsy. Or una both go be sports because una full of blemishes. Full of blemishes. And I'm really tired for the area when they come out and talk on issues them, not based on fact, but based on patrimony. Una kind them for say things and not be questioned. No, count me out. Count me out. Or you feel to say because you dey talk say Albert Magai, na you uncle, na you mama, a brother. Mean to say you qualify for talk and let me not talk? No. In a democracy, we all get opinions. And we all opinions, they matter. And I tell you today, as a citizen of Sierra Leone, you are one of the people them were responsible for the things that really go on wrong. Because if you see the things them, like the behavior with Fatima Bio put on, you they clap for him. And you they make comparative analysis like Fatima a very outspoken woman. You go compare her to Malema. You they joke. You they joke. You go compare her to Bernie Sanders. That is travesty. That is crazy. That is lack of understanding, lack of purpose, lack of character. How could you do that? Somebody like Bernie Sanders, you go compare him to Samura Machel. You go compare him to Julius Nyerere. These are activists when they fight for them people. You go compare Mandela to Samura Machel. You go compare her to Jomo Kenyatta. But Fatima Bio, you must be kidding me. That make me really lost respect for you. But being a man where I live in hope. I believe, say, when you listen to this, you go reflect. You go reflect on your behavior. And I feel say if you apologize to Kutubu, Kutubu come out, Kutubu not talk about pleasantries. He not talk about political party. Kutubu talk about principles. Sierra Leone, now a constitutional democracy. And with constitution, not get anything subscribe to the first lady. Nothing. Nothing. But the first lady not in our constitution. She's just a woman that married the president. She's an housewife. And she is the one that should be the model for African women. She is the number one kumbra in the country. Now the person way for model to the rest of the world how African kumbra for look like, how them for behave like, how them for act like. And again, no business for go put mouth but waiting they go on na kono. Not of us say the kono issue not important, but the kono issue should not be dealt with in isolation. It should be dealt with inclusively because this structural pay for miners them, it happen na Marampa mines, it happen na Moyamba mines, and it so they happen to an extent that we people are not getting no say. Why? Because the way we would privatize now we country. Other countries, them, the mines and all that, they are government owned. And all the countries that they admire, everything at their society, then they were all government owned until them build the institutions, them give them the flavor we then want them forget before they sell them to the private sector. And the government maintain shares, at least 40% shares. Now then company then they so they get a say. But Sierra Leone, if you not notice, everything but the mines them, they are self-regulated. Why they are self-regulated? It's like way you get a house. If you privatize the house, you go. I will give an example. Say you go fend housing agents for rent your house for you. The housing agent they now in the company we go do all the arrangements for do it you owes. Then it go to pay the money to you. Then it will make him profit because he's a broker, a businessman. But the housing agent since now you get your host, you get expectations where the game. Say, this is what I expect, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, and this is what I want you to pay me. So we're not going to negotiate. We're not get a contract between yourself and the agent. Just like how the agents will get contract with the tenant. But now a situation where the agent know who the boss is. Because the boss na get the host, na hire him. And there is no way in the relationship he will get the power for self-regulate. That the person will get the host na regulate because then he tell her what he want and then get an agreement based on what he want. But Sierra Leone now, we get the land, not so we even get house. The person where they come mine our country, now in they come, he build a house, where they come, he buy cement, he buy a shovel, he buy a pan, he arrange for water, he get laborer, he build a house, all complete. We not get 1 cent inside it. So that means to say, we not get a say. Then the arrangement is where you build the house, we go left you for let you decide waiting, good for where you give we. So we they na a situation of vulnerability. And that's how it's always been. And that's we for change. All the money then what government they go take outside. Why do not they invest in their mind there? Everywhere else in the country, in the world, country then they lend money, they not they lend the money for campaign salaries, then they lend the money for invest them pan the economy, pan the businesses, pan the industries. But Salone they go take for campaign staff. How we go get mines? We not get shares pan the mines. The shares that what we get now out of Soriats from the company. Like England, France, America, all them places then they once own all them company them. All the company in the country them. And they own them. When they don't develop them, now after then privatize them. Then get shares now, all them company then they. So then get a say. But we will not get no say. Then we minister and they take kickbacks. Then when something go wrong, the president he with, we will not vote for. We not represent we interest. We not care whether we eat or we sleep angry, whether we live or we die. Woman way, anytime when he open his mouth, it is say something with divisive. Like for instance, now only SLPP them are true citizens of Sierra Leone. That was disgusting. For the wife of the president for say, that's very divisive. He also talk for say, then we begin apply mob justice, then beat people them. That is not democratic. And she's not elected. Whether she's elected or not, you cannot say something like that. She went on to say, people are not for allow other party them for can build offices na Mende line. After where he say that, then born APC offices them across Mende line. That should not have happened. This woman na a divisive character. There's nothing about her that anybody can celebrate. The woman they go America, he try for act say in a Pan-African, say talk about Big Brother. After we talk about Big Brother done, make Pan-Africanism. The next thing we he do, he travel, come to the Agbagba of the Big Brother them. When are the colonial Agba. When I say Agba, now the Agbagba the chief Agba of all the Agba them pan-colonialism, Prince Charles. Now a man can't sit down and drink tea. After we don't talk about Big Brother in America. We very contradictory. These are the things some of we they pick on for let we know if somebody genuine or not. You know, don't go to America, you talk against Big Brother. You talk about how then they stop growth in Africa. How then they exploit we? How then they thief we? Then when you don't talk that down, they clap for you. Then the next thing, you come England, you can come meet the Agba, bata of all the colonial Agba them. That is the royal family in England. It's just a shame. You cannot see those parallels, but rather you busy for make serious comparative analysis. We childish, we immature, we reckless, we careless, we classless, we totally show how narrow-minded you are. Mr. Oswald, if you're not Pan-Africanist, you for do like other people that were not Pan-Africanist. First and foremost, they review the name. You get a very uncommon with man name. Even with man name, that name they not common. Because the common name then are Peter, John, Matthew, Alfred. You get Oswald. If you're really serious, you will get a mindset like Malcolm X. Get a name will reflect your Pan-African belief. If you're really serious, even Sierra Leone, we don't get a Pan-Africanist. We do that even before Malcolm X, Lamina Sanko, as Gerald Nathaniel Jones. He changed his name because of what he believe. In no one with my name. He changed him to Lamina Sanko. Even Jomo Kenyatta, because of what he stand for, the principles, where it him up for, the ideology, where he get 98, say Kenya should get the independence, and Kenya should be about the Africans. In fact, the party where he formed for Feds Day, he call them the Kenyan African National Union. Then even him served the Jomo Kenyatta, a real name na Kamau wa Mogai. Kamau wa Magai. Then a real name. So he changed his name to Jomo Kenyatta, just like Malcolm X and Lamina Sanko. You did with name where the broke person in mouth, Oswald. You did bluff with him. Where you look more like charcoal than the white man, but now the name you pass with. Do you, my brother, with all due respect, you know, man where I be done the look at, but the more way I read your articles, them, the more way I get you opinions, they understand them, and they come to the realization, say, people like you, not forget a public space. Because when they pollute the minds of the young people, them people like you not go help for let we get radical thinking, young people them for grow up, for make them stand up against tyranny, stand up against dictatorship, stand up against inequalities that would go on at the country, stand up for social justice, stand up for make we get egalitarian society, a society where you know they look at people because of or treats people based on race, gender, class, tribal orientation, religious orientation, the color of their skin. People will be treated as equals, regardless their background. People are given opportunities based on ability and not patrimony. Like Oswald Hanciles, now be a nice man, a decent, but when you look at it, he become minister, you go ask yourself a question. Is it because he married Jaya Kaikai, he became Mary? Because Jaya Kaikai other Pekin, born for C. Kamaratelo. Where a daughter, Josephine, born Pekin, what they call Emerson. When a Jaya Kaikai, a grand Pekin. So now that connection there? Or now because of your ability? These are all questions before they ask. We need to get a society where people them go team up for what is right. Fight for what is right. Fight against what is wrong. But now, what we get, people like Oswald Hanciles, they fight for Uda they like. Uda commutes at the same tribe as them. Uda gets relationship with them, as in the school where you go, the church where you go, the maslasi where you pray. And these are the things we don't use for create all the barriers that we get now we country. And people like we, hell-bent for remove them barriers there. And the barriers them, where the uphold their barriers there, the support them barriers there, are the barriers we Talek Oswald. He say you na guru. You know what in a guru? A guru come from a Sanskrit word. Sanskrit word. We na Hindu derived word. Gu mean darkness. Ru mean dispeller. So the entirety of the word is darkness dispeller or dispeller of darkness. And guru them are people and we specialized. They're specialized. What do you specialize pa? 1 minute you want to be Pan-Africanist. Next minute you want to be journalist. The other minute you want to be Laybellehasm specialist. The other minute you not layman. Tell we, because now the entire world, the word guru, it come from Hindu. And guru them mostly now Hindu clerics them. So now spiritual experts them. But guru them can also be financial experts. Guru them can always also be educational experts. Guru can also be agony uncles and agony auntie. That means family therapists. Is specialized in that domain. So now a very specialist job. What are you specialized in, Mr. Hanciles? Because you bra where you be respect, where you be the hang around when I else in file, it be they call her summon guru. So sometimes that make yourself want to take the name guru because you want to be among the Joneses. But are you a guru? If you're a guru, you would specialize. And if you specialize, guru, you go get wisdom. And if you get wisdom, how could you make sure to parallel, say, Bernie Sanders, an accomplished politician, an accomplished senator, where a man with a plenty committee, them serious committees in America, was a mayor, now Burlington, he acts as as a mayor or a representative for 16 years and acted as a senator for 19 years up to this day. So his service to politics in America, 35 years. Is a seasoned, accomplished politician, activist, social democrat. Now you go compare with Fatima Bio. How you be each chorus that day? You don't lose your mind. Then you insult Kutubu, where Kutubu talk the actual truth. Kutubu not talk about sentiment, where you do. Kutubu talk about how this woman behavior not represent with constitution. Because with constitution not get provision for first lady. Now a ceremonial rod. He not get no power. He not in a parliament. Not a member of parliament. Nobody no votes for her. You they can attack the man. Not because the man wrong. Just because you want for Laybellehasm and give you post. Then you niece Evelyn say me insolent. If there is anybody way insolent, way meets the description of insolence, now Fatima Bio. Fatima Bio is rude and not respectful to anybody. Because insolence means somebody way rude and disrespectful. Who is Fatima Bio and her husband? They all two represent all that is wrong about our country. And I don't get anything pleasant for say about Mada Bio and Fatima Bio. The only person who go say something pleasant now Oswald, because he say in a magai in nephew, in mama na magai is small sister. Then Harold Hanciles na uncle. Then Harold Hanciles a daughter na a niece. So na a family a gang. Where they go, they try for mask all what is wrong. Try for whitewash them, make them look nice for their own personal gain. This is wrong. And I think this way for left. I'm not getting nothing against you, sir. You big for me. I respect you. And my respect not go change. I just feel to say I need for rebuke you. I need for reprimand you. I need for chasten you. I need for hold you accountable for you misguided parallel the way you make. If you make comparative analysis, it get for be like for like, lemon for lemon. You know you go compare coconut and lemon. Come on. You cannot. They don't mix. Oil and water, no, they mix. If you put oil in a container, the more when you put water, the more the oil they float. They cannot. They not get the same density. Fatima Bio no go ever be done Bernie Sanders. It no go ever be Julius Malema. It no go ever look anything like Mandela. The only thing where it go look like Grace Mugabe. They say a fishy eat rotten, the body rotten too. So if Grace Mugabe now the head of the first lady that will not get training, the body of Grace Mugabe, now Fatima, they look the same. They talk the same. They act the same. So that is the only comparative analysis you go make of Fatima. And the issue where we are supposed to look at now the pay structure of women as them and the treatment of the men as them. And which we also feel for realize that company, they're a South African company, they're not like black man. And that company, they don't pass from executive outcome to other company them before you reach them. And South Africans, they're not like black man, they don't respect black man. And worse, where we get useless politicians them, where they go make contracts them, where not to the best interests of the people. Can you imagine? Governments for comprise of the best in the country. Best brain, most knowledgeable people. You could just imagine Minkai will be mines minister for 8 years. Now the results of now the results in this would they get so they elect today. Then the miner we country and they pay with $200,000 a year. Then increments every year 3% or 6%, I'm not sure. That is disgraceful. One diamond costs Pastor Bonide. Then we are left to deal with the real issues Una can't sit down, they praise Fatima. Fatima just the further divide we country. If we get a mining system, we'll get pay structure, like a governmental issue. And we the people, now we get a sovereignty. Sovereignty belongs to us. We get the right to hire and fire. But what we want for fire, we'll not give a chance. What we want for hire, we're not busy, they can't give people a rest for bribe them. This rest all when they give, when they can't give, so not to elect the people them, now bribe and they bribe them. But I can tell people them, politicians are just like a man we get naked woman before him. He can make any kind of promise. But the woman, we go believe say the man go left his wife for let he marry them. Now a colossal fool. Because where woman naked before man, any promise where he make na campaign promise, where you see go inside, they get nothing in hand. Because it be just to make the agreements for let go inside. Where you see go inside, they come back again. And they get what you want. Now this we politicians and they do we. Now then they give una rest. For me then go inside. But the rest, now bribe. It's about time now Sierra Leone people get some certain ethical principles where they for adhere to. Even where a politician they drive you, they go for go votes, he break for you lift for let you vote for him. Now a favor for make you consider voting for him. It is not ethical. Now bribe. If you go inside that motorcar, you reach there, you vote for him now because he give you lift. That is a bribe. If you break, you say let you go for let you vote for him. You report on a police now England now, then they disqualify that particular person there. Because that's a breach of electoral rules. Some of we politicians then get charity. Then they give people things them. But non-governmental, they are non-profit. You're not supposed to profit from anything where you do in a non-governmental NGO organization. But we own them, they say they get then an NGO. But guess what? They want for be president. They want for be minister. That is a conflict right there, now a breach. If you get interest for being a president, if you get an NGO organization, you for lock them. You for lock them. Or you for make proper disclaimer. And even if you make that disclaimer, all what you they do they simply because you want to be president. You they look for curry favor. It's not supposed to happen. But now people like Oswald Hanciles and they support all in there. We get for stop them. Are they big? Mr. Anels, this na Imran T decide for talk to you today. I hope say you go learn from what I say, you go listen to what I say, and try for make exploits out of it for the good of the country. I know it you. I go always love and respect you. All what I do, I just call you out. And if you do something, call me out. You get every right for debunk. Within I say. I love you so much. I respect you. And I will always respect you because you all pass me. Me a Pan-Africanist. I believe in we African traditions and culture. But that does not mean say I'm not for tell you the truth because you big past me. That's where we get it wrong. Thank you very much. This is Imran T.